right, good evening and welcome to Sylvan Hills Basketball, Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. And we are live back in Greene County Tech, just outside of Paragould, and we are ready for quarterfinal action here, the 5A state tournament. I'm Steve Henson, joined tonight by Jake Hall, familiar voice for you, so I'm excited to have Jake. Jake, welcome, man.
Hey, thank you for having me on. I'm excited to be up here. This is going to be my first state tournament game I've ever called, so you can feel the energy, especially after that last game we just watched. There's a lot of energy in this arena, and I can tell that these boys are ready to play tonight.
Yeah, you're right about the energy. We were talking about it. I wish we could bottle that energy up for a little bit and use it for this game as well. I think it would probably get our guys going. But you're going to hear plenty of energy because there's a group of we are within. So our setup here is unique. We are in the stands, but we are courtside. So we're like right here on this front row behind the scorer's table. Yesterday, you would have been able to see us. Today, you'll probably see the back of our head at best, as we've got Avery McMullen on our camera up top. Hopefully, we don't have too many issues with heads in the way, as this is a pretty full house tonight. But we're in a unique spot, so we're really in the bleachers. And then so we've got fans literally on our back. I've been kneed in the back about 47 times since we sat down. And so it's going to be an interesting atmosphere in here tonight. Obviously a very, very good Marion basketball team, 25-6, number one out of the East. And, this team dispatched of El Dorado in round one, a 72-44 victory in a game that, when you look at this team, you don't see a whole lot of height. We've worried, we talked about it on the way up here. I remember seeing these guys walking around and felt like they had a couple of really big dudes. Now they do. They've got a 6'7" Ladero Robinson and a 6'6" Jackson Black. When you go back to the stats of game one back in the first round, you had, Black had, I think, or Jackson Black had 2 points. And then it didn't. I don't believe Ladarius played at all. So not sure if size is really going to be the issue. We thought it would. This may end up being the type of game where guard play is the biggest piece. And now this is a Marion team that can get it up and down the floor. Obviously, they come out of an East, a very strong East. Nettleton advanced out of the East today in a dominating victory over Lakeside. And so it's going to be a little different than what we saw yesterday with the matchups with the West. And so I'm excited to see just how our Bears respond here. I want to say a big thanks to our friends at Cornerstone Restoration, our 3-point sponsor for the evening. Excited to have Cornerstone Restoration with us. And if you guys are looking for any roofing needs, restoration needs, go check them out on Facebook, Cornerstone Restoration. And they'll get you taken care of. I want to say thanks to the Tiptons as well as our booster club at Sylvan Hills for also helping make these broadcasts possible. What's at stake? A victory here, and it'll be a semifinal matchup with a couple of familiar foes, either Benton or Little Rock Christian, who will do battle right here tomorrow in what should be an absolutely exhilarating matchup as well, Jake.
Absolutely. Something tells me that this arena is going to be packed once again for those two teams when they start butting heads tomorrow. But going back to the Patriots, you were talking about their win yesterday over El Dorado. It was the final score 72-44.
Yeah.
I don't care who your opponent is. If you're in the state tournament and you beat somebody like that means you came to play. These guys have obviously got a lot of confidence, and you said it's going to come down to guard play. I agree with that, and I also feel like it's going to be a defensive battle. Who can play better defense on the perimeter? Because we know that Sylvan Hills really relies on their three-point shooting. And I have a feeling we might see a lot of trips to the free throw line tonight. Either way, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Those officials had their work cut out in that last one, and you felt like there was maybe a little bit of home cooking for Greene County Tech with how impressive it was in here.
Yeah.
And so we'll see if they're able to settle into this game a little less of a crowd. Starting 5, number 2, Devontae West.
A 6-foot junior, number 4, Darius.
A junior, number 4, Darius Folks.
Folks ready to make his mark tonight.
Sophomore, 6'3", JJ Wise.
Sophomore, number 5, JJ, the Mask Wise.
It's always wise to start, Mr. Wise.
Number 11, a senior, Deontay Curry.
Chef Curry getting dirty down low all the time.
And another senior, number 13, P.J. Davis.
P.J. Davis flying high, the senior coming in clutch all the time.
You talk clutch. That young man can go. He's a lot of fun when he gets things going. Starting 5 for the Marion Patriots, number 0, Dexter Higgins, Jr. Number 3, a junior, Jalen Neal.
Senior sitting at 6'4", number 13, Lewis.
Number 13, Mikal Lewis.
Number 22 at 6'2", guard, junior Chandler.
And number 22, a junior, Chandler Randall. And the final starter for the Marion Patriots for 23, Jackson Black. Head coach of the Marion Patriots, Sammy Lewis. Assistants, Stanley Malcolm and Corey Garrett. And we are ready for basketball here on day 3 at Greene County Tech in the 5A state tournament. It has been a fantastic run. I want to say a huge thanks to our friends here at Greene County Tech. Aaron Thornton, the athletic director. They've done a great job of the hospitality here is fantastic. I've not even gotten to visit the hospitality suite yet. I might try to sneak up there at halftime and at least gorge myself on some sweets. But it's been a great time here at Greene County Tech, and hopefully we got 2 more days here. As obviously a win today. You play in the semis on Saturday at 1:30, and I would expect half of this arena to be filled in blue if that happens.
Yeah, I think so too. Right now, just looking around the arena, it seems like there's a lot more red. There's a few specks of blue, but for the most part, I think this is kind of going to be a Marion crowd.
Yeah, I didn't pull my Waze app out to test it, but I think you and I were talking about it. I think it's about roughly the same trip for both teams. All right, here we go as Marion controls the tip. It'll be Jalen Neal as he'll hand it away to Higgins. Higgins gives it up. They work it around the perimeter. Nice denial there defensively by the Bears. Higgins working on Davis up top. Neal, he wants to drive. Cut off at the elbow.
It's good defense so far.
Now Neal with it again. Neal surveying, stolen.
Nice.
Wise takes it away.
Nice switching on defense led to that turnover.
Now Marion will want to run. They're going to want to move it up and down the floor. Bears would be smart to slow things down in this ball game. Folks, step back. Let's see what he does with it. Folks moving, gives it up. Curry slips, nearly traveled. Now Curry into the lane, got bumped. Kick it around to Davis. Davis got hammered at the elbow, no call. And a turnover goes to the Patriots. That's a travel, yep. And again, we apologize for the bodies and heads in the way. It's just kind of the setup here. There's not a great camera setup. I do see we've got a little bit of a flash on our camera. If that continues, we'll work on that at halftime.
So I don't know if you noticed, but they had Jackson Black on Folks early on there for a second. That's a huge height disadvantage.
Yeah, no doubt. But you got to think quickness-wise. Nice find on Curry. Curry trying to split it. Does. Left-hand
Huge
layup.
play.
Good.
That was huge right there.
It's a nice move by Curry. He's cooking early.
The senior, early bucket to start it off.
Now Higgins ignores the screen, gives it back to Neal. Neal to the corner. Passing on the triple are the Patriots, and he traveled. Another turnover.
Seems like the Bears are frustrating them early on.
This defense caused a lot of problems against Farmington yesterday. So expect it to continue, folks. Pump fake, hands it away. Davis, nice left hand behind the back, got stuck, he traveled.
Oh, man. They are not going to give you an extra step here tonight. They've shown it already.
This is a good crew. We've had this crew a few different times in conference play. This is actually a really good crew. So I would not expect too many whistles. Our guy down here on the right baseline, he likes to blow the whistle from time to time, and he likes to call technicals. So keep yourself in check. 5:50 to play in our first. Randall wants to drive. He just fell down. P.J. Davis took it away from him. Driving all the way, got hammered, no call.
Oh, man.
As West couldn't get the finish. Now Randall the other way. They'll kick it to the corner. Neal driving on Wise. Neal, kick out. Open look from the wing. 3 for the Patriots.
When you're that open, it's hard to miss.
Yeah. That 3 brought to you by Cornerstone Restoration. We need to restore the scoreboard here with a 3 of our own, folks. Surveying, he'll try the mid-range jumper. No good. Jake, that mid-range jumper was deadly for folks in game 1. So want him to find his way on that. He missed his first one from that same spot yesterday. And then I don't think he missed another one on the mid-range after that. Kick out, jumper, way long. Rebound, PJ Davis just stole it.
I've seen this team a lot.
Foul.
I've seen this team a lot struggle early on with miss a few shots, and then all of a sudden it just turns on for them. Game of runs is what basketball is, and this team, when they get on a run, sometimes it's hard for them to get off of it.
So Mikkel Lewis called for that foul. And that'll be the first team foul on the Patriots. Now, if Andy Gates is happening to be watching right now, my normal broadcast partner, folks, open look for 3. Bang! Bang! As he restores that scoreboard. 5-3. Bears lead it. We got to get our bangs in unison.
We do.
I got to figure out what I got to say. I mean, I'm trying to find some fun stuff to say about our friends at Cornerstone Restoration. Neal, jumper, good. You know, we got Pazookies over in Maumelle. We got to find something good for the Restoration folks. Davis doubled, lost it out of bounds. And they're going to say Davis the last to touch it, so it'll be Patriot ball. But, you know, I don't know if Andy's watching right now, and he won't be able to update me because I have 0 cell signal in this place. But I'm pretty sure it was Marion back in the 2021 5A state tournament that Maumelle played, and Marion had us beat and called a timeout they didn't have. Got called for a technical. Maumelle got the ball back, ends up scoring to put the game away. Ended up losing in a state championship game that year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I've only seen that in, what was that, the Weber, or not Weber, it was against Arkansas. Who was that? They called the timeout in the corner that they didn't have back. Oh, you might not even been alive back then, my bad. West shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Patriots. I forget how much older I am than all y'all. I still feel 25 to travel.
Hey, it's all about keeping that kid alive.
I know, right? Look, when we were driving up here and you said, we're going to have our 10-year reunion soon, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am old. We're working on number 25.
I see. I'm feeling pretty old just saying that. So
that means you're younger than my brother. That's just not right. Davis, open look.
There it is.
Bang! PJ Davis.
PJ Davis privately.
Another Cornerstone Restoration 3. Now Higgins wants to drive. Davis cuts him off. They'll kick it out Neal. Neal from the elbow. Jumper, no good. Rebound West. Now West. Out to Wise. 3 on the way. That's short.
Oh, man, he stepped out of bounds. I'm liking the looks the Bears are getting, though. They seem to be finding open looks on the perimeter, and that usually spells trouble for the other team because the more of those looks you give them, they're not going to miss too many more.
Some substitutions here as Malachi Summons as well as Parham. And who else just checked in for 15? Keenan Morris. I'll work this up as Higgins controls. Higgins wants to drive. He'll give it away. Driving is Randall. He gives it up, gets it back. Randall, he'll try a 3. That's good. Tie ball game. Randall ties it up. 6 minutes gone by here in our first.
Defense.
Yeah, doubling everything on Davis. That's where they got to find Summons. 3 from Parham. Bang! Ryan Parham, take a line from Jay Burry. Hit that one from Whitewood. Big bucket. It's also Whitewood because that's where I live. Driving Higgins inside, lost it. And nice catch underneath. Bucket's good.
That was a deep 3 from Parham.
Yeah. It was Lewis on the bucket. We're going to get a foul. Folks about to check back in. He'll give P.J. Davis a blow. West, quick break. He'll give Wise, the mask, a blow.
Wise in disguise with the mask.
I love it. So Folks gets it in. Morris. West, survey the floor. West driving down to the block, rejected. Whew.
This is an athletic Marion team, so when you're driving like that, very, very good chance somebody might be jumping up in the air to swat it away.
Yeah, this is a much more athletic matchup than we got to see against Farmington yesterday. Both of these teams are very athletic and can shoot it. Again, not a ton of size for either team. Folks blocks.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Neal blocks that one. Randall loses the handle. And now Higgins driving. Nearly traveled, gave it up. Neal on Morris. Good D. Lewis, he traveled, just gave it up to Randall, and Randall's bucket's up and good. Patriots at 12-11, 54 seconds to go in the first. Now Folks away to Parham. Parham, he sees daylight. Parham, nice move.
Oh,
Got
man.
it.
Parham's lighting it up so far, 2 for 2.
Great finish there by Ryan Parr. That was a tough finish to get that up to the backboard.
Talk about body control, midair.
So Higgins with 26 seconds, 18 to shoot. About a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Higgins, kick out. Good close by Parham. Neal, he'll try the jumper, no good. Rebound Folks, 10 seconds. Oh, Folks, speed, hesitate, lost it. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Sylvan Hills basketball.
0.7 left. I'm not sure if you can even get a shot off, but it's going to have to be quick if you try.
We're going to get Jackson Black on the floor as well as Mikkel Knighton. So some quick substitutions here to get a little extra few seconds break. The Patriots. This is where you want to look for maybe West or Folks to the bucket. Nice catch. West got to get it up. It's off in time. Get in the bucket. Bang!
Mr. West, right there at the buzzer. Huge shot right there.
Big shot by West. And that'll do it for our first. Bears lead at 16-12. And we'll be back here in just a minute with more Sylvan Hills basketball on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Winning takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears!
All right, welcome back, Bear fans, as Bears lead this one 16-12 as we head to the second. A huge three by West to end the quarter.
Now we might have to call Cornerstone Restoration because I might have just blown the roof off how loud I was yelling.
No doubt. West with it again. Hands it away. Morris to the bucket, lays it up and in.
Talk about speed. He came around that corner quick.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen that kind of speed out of Keenan Morris. You've seen a lot more Bears basketball than I have, but that was impressive out of Morris. Kick out. Oof, fly by was Morris. And too much on the shot as Folks comes down with the rebound.
No, it seems like Morris and Curry sometimes are the forgotten members of this squad that just come up clutch and make really important plays.
Well, active hands at midcourt, stolen away by Randall. Higgins to the bucket, count it, and the foul as Higgins will head to the free throw line. Shot at the three-point play.
Foul is on number 1.
Foul on Parham. Randall will sit. He'll be replaced by Zayden Walker. And again, thank you for watching. We appreciate you guys joining us on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Thanks to Coach Tipton, the Sylvan Hills Booster Club, as well as Cornerstone Restoration for making these broadcasts possible. Big thanks to PCSSD as well. So three-point play is good. And Jake, it looks like,
Oh, man.
I was just about to say, it looks like they were turning up the heat. Oh, my gosh.
Wes was on top of him there.
That's one of those swats like you did something real bad at school and my mama's coming after you. Wes looked like a hand all the way up. He was ready to get it.
Yeah.
And listen, at Cornerstone Restoration, their mission is simple: to deliver top-quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. From start to finish, they provide lasting protection for homes and businesses across Arkansas. Kick this one around as Higgins looking to go inside, high off the backboard, no good. Davis couldn't come down with the rebound, but Folks controls.
Probably a smart move by Folks to slow it down and let the defense catch up back there so he didn't get it stolen.
All right, traveled. Yeah, you're right. I agree, Jake. You know, you go back as we talk about this team, and now 12 out of the last 15 they've won. The only losses twice to Maumelle, once in that Greenbrier game, which, I mean, really didn't mean a whole lot. It just sucked that you lost it after having such a big lead.
Yeah.
But the one thing that Sylvan Hills has done, and I really want to say that, and maybe Coach Hill will correct me next time he sees me in the gym, but I feel like they tried to run at the pace that Maumelle did in that first matchup. And I think they learned really quickly they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so since that point, they've really played at a little slower pace, and it fits what they can do. This team's got great guards that can drive the bucket, and that's been a huge part. Even the second time around, you know, if you guys would have shot better in that first, if the Bears would have shot better in that first quarter, that game would have been a whole different animal.
No, absolutely. In that first matchup, I think Coach Hill learned a lot about his team, that first matchup with the Hornets. And I think ever since then, he's found a way to work his lineup around and really play at the pace that the Bears play best at. And they've slowed it down a lot.
That was not top 10 worthy. Marion was trying to throw the inbound lob and instead hit the backboard from behind. And so it'll be Bear basketball. And again, Marion bringing this full court press. Davis gets it to Folks. Folks gets it to Wise. Wise going to drive. Should have a speed advantage. Instead, cross court. West driving. Nice find, but Summons couldn't handle it, but we get a foul. And that's a break for the Bears.
They definitely got bailed out right there. Summons couldn't hang on to it and was looking like a turnover.
We need Summons to find his tight end hands and get rid of these defensive tackle hands.
Yeah.
Davis to inbound. Shoe game being won by Davis and West tonight. The pinks and the yellows. Wise has to chase it down.
They've always got some cool shoes. I saw West had 2 different color shoes on the other night.
Hey, look, I brought the LeBrons today, baby.
I like
Hope
it.
I don't catch a cramp. West inside, puts it up, won't go. Rebound, stolen away. Nice job by Devontae West.
That's a tough play.
Davis to the bucket. Oh, couldn't get it to fall. He'll head to the free throw line.
I thought that one was going to roll its way in.
Yeah, for sure. So 5:31 to go here in our first half. It's been a back and forth affair. Bears have led most of the way, though. Davis, free throw up, off the iron, no good. As you can tell, Got some Marion fans right behind us, so that's part of the fun of it, though. State tournament basketball, you can't beat it. Lincoln County Tech doing a great job of hosting. Davis, second one, that one's good. So 19-15 game. Again, I'm Steve Henson, Jake Hall with me as well, Avery McMullen on our camera. By the way, I'm running production too. Woohoo! We'll dump it inside. Nice move. Turn around, up and in. As that is Mikkel Lewis with the bucket. 19-17 ball game. Curry's back on the floor for the Bears. Folks, he wants to drive. Folks all the way. Oh, they're going to get him for the charge. Tough break there for Folks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that call, but I'm not sure if he was completely set. I didn't really get my eyes on his feet.
Yeah, I thought he got there. I thought it was probably a good call. I did catch that out of the corner of my eye, but nearly stolen by Folks. Now Randall watching his back. Davis flashes. Now Black, didn't know what to do with it. He'll hand it away. Spin. Boy, traveled, got away with it. Back inside. Black traveled. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say too. If they didn't get that one was obvious.
Neal back on the floor. Jackson Black, he's a big body kid. But you can tell maybe still trying to maybe grow into that body a little bit. And
I'm surprised they're not trying to find him down low. I mean, he's the tallest guy on the court, and you'd think that would be to their advantage to get him the ball down low. I wonder why they're not doing that.
I think a big part of it is I just don't know that he has great handles.
Yeah.
Well, Folks off the foot of Neal. Curry got it. He's fouled on the shot. So fouls on Neal, and Curry will head to the free throw line.
Curry and Morris both are two guys on this team that I feel like just come up with clutch plays but don't get mentioned that often because we have such great guards that play for this team that we don't really get to mention them, but it always feels like Curry's coming up with a clutch offensive rebound or playing really tough under the basket, and same thing with Morris. I love the way those two play.
2 free throws good. 4-point lead now for the Bears. I mean, it's important. That 6-7 man coming off the bench is hugely important. I mean, when you go back to the first round game for Maumelle, and their 6-man had 14 and 10 in the game. It's travel. Huge. Yep, another travel. I think it's the 5th travel call against Marion here in the first half.
And Sylvan Hills has 1 or 2 themselves.
As you can tell, some of our fans don't agree. But his pivot foot slid. I mean, it was a fairly obvious call. Well, Davis gives it away. Folks got his man in the air. Drives, elbow, shot up. No good. Rebound, Randall.
That was good defense on that shot. That was going to be a hard one to get in.
Now we need Folks to keep shooting, though. He was, like I said, he was nearly automatic from that spot last night. Black, he'll try the jumper way long, but no blocking out. Rebound comes away. Now Neal, he'll get a second shot at it. Way off.
Oh, man.
Oh, but off the foot. Unlucky as that went off the foot of Curry.
No, I don't know if you saw that, but that was Coach Sammy Lewis over here for the Patriots was giving the official an earful. Saying, what do I tell my kids? I guess talking about, I guess he didn't agree with that travel call.
Yeah, he didn't like the travel. I'll tell you what, we got an OG coach next to us, though. This man's been in it. Nice play. Davis swatted it away.
No, I was listening to his coaching tips in the game before. He was yelling them out.
Folks to Davis. Davis tried to split it. Instead gives it up to Darius. Darius, nice handoff. Curry bobbled it, caught it, put it up. That won't go. Tough break. Randall lost it.
Flying high, maybe?
West, what was that? West.
That was a travel.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure what he was doing. Oh, and now they throw it away. Up ahead, Neal to the oh my God. That's going to be an intentional foul. Oh, you're good, you're good.
Things getting a little crazy out there on the court. Might want to call a timeout just to settle things down.
I got a foul. I got a foul right here. I got a foul too, right here. I think she pulled me down like he got pulled down. We'll take a look at the replay here, and that's a rough. That's a.
It looked like he was trying to steal the ball, but he went over the shoulder, and that just
You're right. If you look at the replay here, if we go back with the replay, you'll see you're exactly right. He was trying to go over the shoulder to get the ball, and it just made it look really bad. It is, I mean, the way it looked, it's obviously an intentional foul. They're going to call it that way. Now, what I'd say is if they had the benefit of the replay that we have, I think they'd see that he was going for the ball. And an intentional foul is supposed to be any play that's not going for the ball. But I thought in that scenario, you're right, Jake. I think when he swatted for the ball, he caught him across here and hung him up, much like the young lady behind me did my shoulder.
Where are your 2 free throws?
Yeah, I know, right? I need 2 shots here.
That's for the afters.
Yeah, no, right. I don't know if we want me out there shooting free throws anyway. So 21-18 game, and I mean, Jake, it's been about everything we could have thought it would be. Yeah. It's been it has been a battle, an up and down affair, very defensive, as we saw with that play.
This game might come down to halftime adjustments. Both teams are playing pretty strong to their game plan so far. Nobody's really stretched out a too huge of a lead, though.
Lewis inside. Got the bucket. 1-point ball game. Davis for 3, well short.
It got tipped. I think Jalen Neal got a finger on it.
Oh, nice pass inside to Black. And Black with the bucket. Time out. Sylvan Hills, and this is probably more of a, hey, let's breathe for a minute if you're the Bears. There's obviously a little bit of frustration over there on that side, but I think a big piece of that frustration was the foul down here. So, again, guys, we're going to work on this flashing. It's bugging me even more because I see it here and then I see it here, so I think it's doing it twice.
The flashing, I haven't even seen it.
We got a black flash. I think we got a bad SDI cable.
Oh, really?
So, and of course, I'm not sure what I brought. Ooh, we'll have to check. I think there should be one more extra one up there, and I've got another camera, so I may have to take a long run to my car at halftime instead of the hospitality suite. May need you to grab me a snickerdoodle. That was a heck of a flop over here by number 5, Rylan Johnson. They're frustrated over here because of the foul call, but there was a foul before the push by Davis. Backing it up. Cross court to Wise. Wise is
maskless now. See if that makes a difference.
Nice move. Shot won't fall for West. Rebound Patriots. And Neal will back it out. Wait for his teammates.
They've got to start getting some of those to fall.
Yeah. Higgins. Nice back cut by Randall. Better nice defense.
Block. Nice block right there. Was that Davis?
I think it was West. I think it was Devontae West that was waiting under there. Folks all the way inside, lays it up and in.
Let's go.
Count it, and the harm as Darius Folks headed to the free throw line.
Smart play by Folks. He thought about, he was open there at the 3-point line, and then he was like, you know what, let me just take it all the way in there and get me an and one.
Yeah, Folks' shot hasn't really been falling so far, and so that's a heck of a way to get yourself going. Free throw good, 2-point game. Bears lead it with 1:24 to go. Now Higgins kicks it out. 3 on the way for the Patriots. It's well long, but Randall catches the air ball. His layup won't go. Lewis with it. He puts it up, and his bank shot's good.
The Bears have got to cut down on those offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds lead to W's.
1 minute to play in our first half. Morris going to drive left hand. Picked it up. Gives it away to the maskless Wise. Wise had it tipped away. Good play by Randall. Let it go, let it go. Yep. So 47.7 on the official clock. It's out of bounds off the Patriots. Jackson Black going to check back in. On the floor for the Bears. Morris, Wise, Curry, Davis, and Folks. Folks will control 15 to shoot. 44 seconds on our game clock. Davis driving. Davis scoops it up and in. Davis with the bucket. 2-point lead.
Big bucket right there from the senior. Kind of settle things down and take the lead again.
Marion can wait for the final shot if they want. Coach Lewis telling them to wait, so we'll expect them to hold for our final shot here. It's a Marion team. Didn't face much, didn't have to put out much effort in round one. Ooh, nice denial by Folks.
Yeah.
Randall still going to get it. Randall driving, Wise in front of him. Oh my goodness.
How did he get that to
what
go
a finish by Chandler Randall. And that'll do it for our first half.
I don't know
it's
how
impressive.
that went in.
So a good first half, Jake, as let's see, leading scorer in this one. Randall with 7, got his 7th there. Folks was PJ Davis with 6 apiece. So a good first half, an entertaining first half. Seen the athleticism on display up there. So Bears tied with the Patriots 26-26, and we will be back with more basketball on the Sylvan Hill Sports Network here in just a few minutes.
County Special School District, student and staff health is a top priority. That's why we've partnered with Mainline Health to bring quality care right to our schools.
The Mainline Health Clinic at PCSSD offers primary care and behavioral health services, conveniently located behind Mills Middle School. From immunizations and physicals to treatment for illnesses and chronic conditions, we're here to keep students and staff healthy. Need support? Our behavioral health team provides counseling and mental health services right at school, making it easy to get the care you need. No missed class, no extra appointments, just quality care when and where you need it.
Quality care right here in PCSSD. Visit the Mainline Health Clinic today, because your health matters.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
right, welcome back, folks. Sorry, working through technical difficulties, but we are back, just starting the second half. It's the Patriots.
Oh, man.
Put it up and in. Got some administrative duties to do over here real quick, too. All right.
Folks in the lane. Oh, my gosh, I think that one was blocked, yeah.
I did not fix the flash. I think I just saw it again. We'll work on it again here in a minute. Next break. All right, back to it. Higgins with it. Higgins away to Neal. Neal, try the jumper. That's air ball. Black, though, with the rebound. His follow won't go. And P.J. Davis gets the rebound.
It seems like the Patriots are getting two chances at it every time down the court.
Curry forgot to take the ball. Wise, he'll just toss it up. No good. West nearly stole the rebound. Instead, out to Higgins. Higgins off to the races. Higgins with Folks behind him. Folks erases it.
Their coach wanting a goaltending. I don't think it hit the backboard first, though.
I couldn't tell from this angle. It was hard to see if it did. Wise passes. Now there's step back three. Bang!
Wise man once said, JJ doesn't miss free throws.
Or threes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Brain fart. It's late. It's getting close to my bedtime, man.
Wise restores the scoreboard. Bears back on top, 29-28, a foul. Gonna get P.J. Davis. That'll be 2 on Davis.
P.J. checking in to see exactly what he did wrong there. What?
Kyle inside.
Oh,
rack
man.
attack. Mikel Lewis with a loud 2. And the back and forth affair continues. Davis got bumped. Higgins took it away from him. And now Higgins, left hand, lays it up and in.
That could have been a foul there, but turns into a turnover for the Bears. Got to hold on to that ball.
And now, I don't know if those are Greene County Tech fans. It's Davis. Couldn't get it to go. Up ahead. Uh-oh, Lewis again. Lewis! Whoa! Lewis trying to catch a body instead. Caught his rear on the floor. Nice defense there by the Bears. Inside, Black, right hand, left it short. Putback goes.
Man, we just look lost underneath the basket right now.
And we're going to get a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Coach Hill was watching our official trying to figure out what all those hand signals were. But no, you're right. It seems like out of the break, the message by Coach Lewis to his Patriots was turn up the pace and get moving. The Bears had been able to control the pace the entire first half. Patriots have controlled it here for the first almost 3 minutes of the second half.
I think they've been telling them to attack the basket as well. They've done a good job of really hitting the boards and taking care of business underneath the basket. So the Bears have got to figure out a way to slow them down offensively for sure. And on the defensive side, they've got to figure out a way to keep them away from the bucket because they are just getting easy lanes to the bucket, getting offensive rebounds, and getting second chance opportunities. They've gotten a second chance at a shot at least 3 times already in this half. So they've got to figure out a way to cut down on their offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the speed of Marion is starting to cause some problems as well. And you're seeing as they're able to get these steals and get out in the open. The other piece, though, is the Bears have been a little unlucky on this end. We've not been able to get anything to go in, and so that's kind of been part of the problem as well. But it'll be Sylvan Hills basketball, 5:12 to play in our third. Biggest lead of the night for the Patriots. And I was saying before the break, I was looking over there at that student section. I believe there's a group of Marion students here now they took the cue from the Greene County Tech folks and are banging on that wall over there. Randall, good defense. He's being coached hard by our fan next to us.
I'm not so sure he's a fan. He's really cheering on Marion. He's, I thought, at first I just thought he was a random fan, but.
Folks for three. No, won't go. Rebound Black. Maybe he's their GM.
Yeah.
Neal stops at the free throw line. Buckets. All of a sudden, Marion starting to take a little control as the Bears need to settle it down here and get a bucket. Stop the bleeding.
So Marion's about an hour away from here.
Okay, yeah. Easy trip then.
Yeah, a pretty easy trip.
Wise, baseline drive. Finds West. West, pump fake, found his way into the rack.
Finger roll for Mr. West.
And that is a great way to stop the bleeding. 36-31 game now.
You know, we were talking about the size mismatch before the game started, and I think where you're really seeing it is the rebound category. They're doing a great job, the Patriots are, of rebounding offensively and defensively.
Yeah, you watch Jackson Black. He doesn't really seem like he's much of an offensive threat. But he's a force on the defensive end and the rebounding end. Nice rebound there by Davis. 3.5 to go as Davis brings it up the floor. He'll give it away to Wise. Closeout though by Lewis. West puts it up and hit the deck. Somehow, how did Curry come out of there with it? 3 for Folks. Bang! Bang! Folks knocks down the 3.
That's what I'm talking about with Curry. Sometimes he just pops up out of nowhere down low and comes up with clutch offensive rebounds. I've seen him do it all season long.
Three-pointer brought to you by Cornerstone Restoration. I'm online at crnstnres.com or 501-273-4177. That shot no good. Rebound comes away to Curry.
Bears have a chance to take the lead here.
And Jake, it's amazing what just one bucket will do for you. Nice find, Curry to the block through contact. No whistle.
They're really letting them play right now.
Go ahead, Jake.
I think these officials might want to get home.
Randall, nice bucket. You know, in state tournament play, you want to see them. You don't want them calling everything.
Right. You know, and I agree with that for sure.
And so I've not really seen anything egregious so far. I think it's been a fairly good call, well-called game. Now Wise, he'll try a 3. Get in the bucket, won't go. Rebound Randall. The Patriots definitely want to get the pace up. You can tell. They're trying to move it. You know, Coach Lewis is begging them to move, go. Now Lewis, it's a block. Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't know if he was set.
No, he wasn't set. That's a break for the Bears. Wow.
Hey, good job by Curry to make it look like you were there. That was just high basketball IQ, I guess.
Big on that, though. That's the 3rd on Mikel Lewis. He'll have to sit. Lewis is definitely the high flyer on this Marion team.
He's been the most aggressive one tonight for sure. Lewis and Neal.
I like Higgins, too. Randall's got a couple big shots. Nobody home.
Man.
Threw it away. Not sure what they were looking for there. Higgins going to bring it back up the floor. Higgins, he threw it away. He's looking for Knighton. Knighton wasn't ready for the no-look pass. We'll get this one in, up court. West, he's going to go to the bucket. West, finger roll, won't go. And rebound Randall. Coach Hill asking for, where's the foul at? No call. And again, they're letting them play. That's a travel, yeah. Randall shuffles the feet. So West will inbound, Davis will control.
And I know West was going in trying to score that, but you're not going to get it. It doesn't really look like you're going to get a free throw off a little contact. So
Davis, that 3's long, but wow. Oh, nice job as Summons comes out of there with it.
Doing the dirty work down low. Malachi Summons, huge play.
That was big. Summons, great job. 57 seconds. I love I love anytime somebody touches a rim in this place, the whole board just goes to wobbling.
I don't really understand how. I don't think it should be doing that. I know it's still wiggling.
It's still going. If you had to come down there and take a shot, it'd be like like a shot at the fair.
Dude,
it'd be rough. Sure. That thing is still waving. It's a good thing they're taking a long time on this possession. Knighton with it, 4 to shoot. Higgins, he's got to launch it. Short and out of bounds. That's this way. Yes, sir. It'll be Sylvan Hills ball with 25 seconds. Some substitutions as Folks. And Folks in for the Bears. Jackson Black back on the floor for the Patriots.
That was good defense right there by the Bears to force that missed shot, and now they have an opportunity to tie it up or take the lead right here before the end of the third period.
So, Jake, this is setting up for a good one.
Yeah, I think so.
Davis. Folks looks at the clock. Sets it up. Fakes the pass. Folks to the wing. Out to Davis. Davis at the buzzer. No, won't go. And that'll do it for our third after 3. Bears trail at 38-36, and we're going to stay right here through the break. I want to say thanks to our friends at Cornerstone Restoration for making this broadcast possible. For all your roofing needs, pretty well all across Arkansas, Central Arkansas, Northeast Arkansas for sure. Give our friends over at Cornerstone Restoration a shout. And go to their website at crnstnres.com or call 501-273-4177 and tell them the Bear family sent you.
I was just looking over there at Raquel Lewis, and he's got some tape on his wrist, and I feel like you don't see that too often in basketball. Taped up wrists, I feel like that would mess with your shot a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. You wonder if he dunked one too many times and maybe get a little sprained wrist in there.
That might be the case. He's got 2 fouls. There's not really anybody in foul trouble. Who did you say had 3 fouls for the Patriots?
Lewis has 3 at least. It doesn't look like he's. No, they're showing 2.
Yeah, they're showing 2 up there.
No, that's Arnarian. That's Davis with 2. They don't have 13 on the floor currently up there.
Okay.
So, yeah, Lewis is on the bench. He's not checked in. Hey, remember earlier you were asking me everything that Cornerstone Restoration offers. I finally found the right spot to look.
Okay.
Of course, residential roofing repairs, commercial roofing, gutters, and siding. So,
okay.
There you go. We got it all figured out now.
Man, if this was Jay, if Jay was here, he's got his mind in the gutter, man. So that would have been, I would have had a field day with that one.
That would have been perfect. Foul. And that's foul going to be on Neal. So now, folks, what do we got? That's going to be a foul
on West?
Yeah, foul on West.
Hey, way to go, Chad!
And so that's 2 on Devontae West. Coach Hill getting an explanation. Doesn't seem to argue it. He's going to relay the message to Devontae as well.
Man, that's a huge blow coming out. You coming into the fourth quarter of the first possession, and it gets taken away just like that.
Higgins, they'll work. Tried to go inside. Randall found it. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I feel like they've blown more whistles at the in the first 30 seconds of the fourth period than they have in like the whole second half.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's weird. It's now that Marion wanted to get the pace up. Sorry, I can't even talk now. It seems like now the officials want to call more fouls. So see how that impacts them. Neal, jumper, no good. And Summons trying to battle with Jackson Black. That goes out of bounds off of Black, so it'll be Sylvan Hills basketball. A low-scoring affair, but if you're Sylvan Hills, this is exactly what you wanted in this ball game. Summons gives it away. Pump fake it. Wise. He's open from the top. Bang!
Mr. Wise. Looking real wise after that one.
Jay Wise getting hot. 6:51 left in our ball game. Bears back on top by 1.
Cut the mask off.
I think that's the difference. Higgins stops at the baseline. Higgins stuck. Threw it up. Neal took it away. We were looking for Little John. Instead, Neal, he'll try a 3. Way off. Airballs it. And Black tried to save it out of bounds.
So I believe that's the Bears' first lead this half with just 1, and now they get the ball to try to extend it. So
yeah, you're right. That is the first time they've led in the half. Trailed by as much as 5. A nice little run here to get back up 39-38. Davis will work up top through Summons. They're trying to get that curl. Wise. This time he's going to drive. Wise to the elbow. Jumper. No good. Rebound Neal.
That one was off for sure.
I like the idea, though. They went the previous possession. They got Wise open. That time they let Wise pump fake and drive, and just a little off on the shot. Randall to Higgins. Higgins stuck in that corner again. To Neal. Kick it inside. Lewis looks to drive. Lewis, travel. They're going to get a jump. What are we going to get? A foul? Wow, they're going to get a P.J. Davis.
I didn't really like that. I didn't really see. I didn't really see the foul, but
3 on P.J. Yeah, I thought maybe he'd get a jump ball there or a travel, but I didn't see a foul. Coach Hill being told to get back in his box. Lewis finds the bucket.
That was a nice set play by the Patriots that had the Bears scrambling there.
Oh, Wise. No, not a. Oh, but West and 1 as Devontae West gets the bucket in the arm, and West headed to the free throw line.
One of the toughest players on the team, really knows how to finish through contact. Nice job to clean it up for Mr. West.
By the way, huge upset today in state tournament play as the Conway Lady Wampus Cats. His three-point play is good.
They were top 20 in the country.
Yes, top 20 in the country. They lose to Fayetteville in the 6A state tournament. I'll tell you, maybe the Little Rock Central Lady Tigers broke them. They were the only team to beat them in the state of Arkansas. Now Lewis turning. Lewis, no good. Tapped up by Black. Took it off the back of Wise. Black with it again. Black turns, puts it up and in.
Offensive rebounds, man. The Patriots seem to be taking advantage every single time they get one.
P.J. Davis with it. Davis. To Folks. Folks, he's going to drive. Folks down to the block charge.
Oh, come on. He was definitely moving there. He was not stationary whatsoever.
Yeah, I think
he was still sliding for sure.
I think the key to that, though, Jake, is the shoulder lowering by Folks. That's what got him in trouble.
Okay.
I think you're right. He was pretty late to get there, but Folks, when you drop that shoulder like that, you're going to get called for that offensive foul every time. So 4:27 to go, 42-42. Randall open in the corner, passes on it. Higgins inside, Lewis over Davis, no good. Black got the rebound. We're going to get a foul on the floor. And the foul is going to be on the Bears?
I'm not sure what happened.
What?
Who called a timeout?
What's the call? We got a timeout. Who called it?
So the Patriots called a timeout, I guess? I didn't even.
No, they didn't. They're just as surprised as everybody else.
So what?
What just happened? Furthermore, how do you get a timeout without possession? They were still rebounding when he blew the whistle. That ball, what just happened?
I'm not sure. The only reason I think it was a timeout because I think it was like right when the Patriots got the ball, he blew the whistle. I'm not really sure.
If you took the shuttle over to the arena from Harvest Baptist Church.
I mean, he signaled timeout. It was a 30-second timeout.
Will be picking up at the back of the school after the game. If you
Listen, if you took the shuttle, you got to go. Bye. Leave. They're making you leave. Go. If you need the shuttle to the church, get out. Now Higgins to inbound. 4:08 to play. Randall. Stuck. Doubled. And tell you what, Jake, I don't know if that's their boyfriend down there or what, but I thought they were about to come over our backs to get to the floor.
I know.
To help him out. I'm going to have to remind them to go back and watch this broadcast, and they can hear themselves all night long. Nice cut. Oh, my gosh. They're going to be on Wise. Yeah, so Wise had him hooked. That's the foul. I was about to say, he didn't really have much possession of the ball, but it's because he was being fouled. So Neal to the free throw line. First one for Neal is good.
I haven't seen too many free throws tonight.
Again, there weren't many whistles till the second half. That's the 15th foul. Is that one no good? And oh boy, Neal able to chase his own rebound down. Goodness gracious. That's tough. Higgins with it.
This is an athletic team in the Patriots, and we're seeing it right now.
Lewis to Neal. 1 point lead for the Patriots. Little John with it. Give it up. Randall, 10 on the shot clock. Randall out to Higgins. Higgins backs it out. 5 to shoot. Higgins driving. Nice find. Found Lewis, fouled and one. Boy, tough break there for the Bears.
I said it earlier, the offensive rebounds are going to kill the Bears if they keep giving them up like that. And that one was off of a free throw, and the Patriots, credit to them, they're taking advantage every single time they get one.
Yep. You're right. We've talked about the size discrepancy for the Bears all year long. This is where you need Summons to use that big body, though. He's got to get these rebounds. So free throw good. 4-point game here. 3:17 to play. Big thanks again, Cornerstone Restoration, Tipton's, as well as Sylvan Hills Booster Club. Folks, looking under 3 to play. Folks stops, turns, jumper up, no good. Got his own rebound. Folks trying to battle through, and we're going to get a foul on the Patriots. Foul's going to be on Randall. 2 on Randall. Deuce on double deuce. Drop it back to Davis. Davis. Well, Wise is open. They didn't get him. Now Folks driving, spinning, turning.
Oh my goodness, man. Just not on the same page down low right there.
Summons wasn't ready for the pass. Summons thought it was coming from lower and behind and just wasn't ready. Tough break. 2:25 to play. Bears need to stop.
With this little of time, I mean, they've got to start cherishing every single possession.
Davis with the steal.
They need a bucket here bad.
3 would be huge from Folks. Nice screen. Folks surveying, nearly traveled. Threw it behind Davis. Folks got to go chase it down, and he does. And a timeout, and a very good timeout. Coach Hill got to calm his team down.
No, this is a huge offensive possession for the Bears. So they only have 2 timeouts now coming out of this one. And with just about 2 minutes to go left in this ball game, every possession is going to matter a lot, especially when you're already down 2 possessions. You've got to start making them count. And because the offensive rebounding for the Patriots has been stellar, so something tells me they're going to get some more. They've got to start putting points on the board.
I'm with you, Jake. This is a big possession right here. I like Coach Hill and the timeout just to kind of settle his team down. They're way out of sync. As we like to say on our other broadcast, they're quite discombobulated right now. And I know we still got a little bit of a flash going. I think that flash is actually coming from our bleachers shaking. Foul. Oh my gosh. We got so used to seeing travels in the first half that every fan here thinks everyone's a travel. So that's the third foul on Neal. It's Davis, the baseline inbound. Wise catches. 1:50 to go.
So Mikel Lewis has 4 fouls now.
Oh, a lot of guys holding him. What in the world? He was holding his leg. What in the world do you not call that?
That's ridiculous. I mean, they're just dragging this down in the mud, and we're not really getting any calls at that, in my opinion.
Well, that was bad. I've given these officials credit, but I'm not sure how you can watch a guy get drugged through the lane and you don't call it Randall for 3. That's a dagger. That's a big one. That's huge. 1:14 to go. You can hear the Marion fans behind us excited. Folks lost it out of bounds. That's going to be a break as it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears. It's not over yet, but you have to get a bucket here. Preferably something from the Cornerstone Restoration 3-point line. Wise trying to answer the call from Cornerstone. Davis, now Folks, he'll try.
Bang! Huge play right there from Folks. Nice shot.
Hits the 3, 4-point game. Don't have to foul yet.
A huge, big defensive stop would
Folks
be huge here.
Nearly got the steal. Randall ran out of his shoe. He didn't travel, he ran out of his shoe.
Timeout. Probably a good timeout right there from Coach Lewis and the Patriots. Get that shoe back on.
I need Randall to get his shoe back on.
Yeah, Randall's kind of been their 3-point bomber tonight. I think he's got 2 to go down so far. Wouldn't be surprised if they look to him here right out of this timeout.
Yeah, I think I would expect them to try to get this and let Lewis work. I think Lewis and Neal have been the most active offensively so far here in this second half, and that's who I would expect them to try to get the ball in the hands to. And if you could get Randall open somewhere, maybe you shoot a 3. But honestly, if you're Marion, all you want to do right now is wipe 19 seconds off of that clock. That's what they got to shoot. 19 to shoot here. A 4-point lead. Bears just need to defend without fouling. Try to get a steal early in this shot clock. And you don't need a 3 on the other end yet, but you have to get a bucket.
How much time is on the clock?
39 seconds.
39 seconds. If you're Coach Lewis, he's definitely telling his team, don't turn the ball over, whatever you do, and just hold it and force them to foul you. Yeah, honestly, he probably wants them to drive the lane and get fouled. That's probably what he wants them to do.
Well, if they're smart, I would get this up top, try to kill some time. Oh, no, they left
How
Lewis.
did he get so open?
Attack. Now you need a 3. That was a great play call. Stead West to the bucket. He'll lay it up and
nice.
Good. Man. So 28 seconds.
So now you're forced to foul right here.
Yeah, you have to foul. No shot clock. You may give them you try to get the steal on the inbound here. If you don't get it, then you got to foul. Make Marion hit free throws.
How did they let him get away right there?
I wish I would have caught the replay. That was a great play design by Coach Lewis.
Yeah.
And basically, they bunched it, and then Lewis just snuck out the back door. It was a beautiful play design, and Lewis immediately was wide open. They found him. And again, if you're Sylvan Hills in that situation, I think what Coach Hill's telling them the whole time is you know that they probably want to try to either get it inbound back here in the backcourt to avoid the backcourt violation or right up here around the Eagle. That's what you normally see because you don't think Marion's going to want to score so quick. Problem is, it's a brilliant play design by Lewis to let by Coach Lewis to get Mikel Lewis behind the defense, behind everybody out the back door. It's a beautiful play. So 51-47. There's 28 seconds left on the clock. Sylvan Hills basketball. Bears have 1 timeout left. Marion with 2. And I'm sorry, I said Bears basketball. It's Marion basketball. So got a foul. You don't get the steal. And now we just got to hope Marion misses some free throws. Can run the baseline as Neal does. Neal running, folks fell down. Davis nearly got the steal. Now you got a foul. You got a foul now. And West fouled.
So you're hoping for a miss and a three. I think you got to shoot a three when you come back around. So not a lot of time left.
Either way, stays a 2-possession game. If he gets one,
that's true.
You don't necessarily need a three. You get two, you need a three. So 23 seconds. Higgins' first one up good. Either way, still going to be a 2-possession game. And Higgins misses the second. Don't have to have a three. If it's there, hit it. Folks, fakes the handoff. They got to move. Wise,
JJ.
Long three. No. Oh, nearly banked it in.
I thought that was in.
Oh, my gosh.
That might be
it. Man.
That one might be it.
Oh. Wise was a deep three. Nearly found a baking branch open here in Pocahontas or in Paragould at 10:06 at night, but unfortunately it was not.
You know, I know the clock was ticking down. I think he might have taken that one just a hair too soon.
First one, Neal, good. This one will make it 3 possessions, and this one would pretty much seal it with 12 seconds to play. 6-point game. Neal's second one on its way. Good. And Neal gets them both quickly up the floor. Folks going to go all the way to the bucket, lays it up and in. Timeout. 6.7 on the clock. 5-point game. Full timeout. That's all they got left. That's their last timeout. Man.
Barring a steal right here, a steal and a quick bucket from the Bears, I don't really think there's anything they could do.
The situation, like we were talking about, I was talking about it earlier with Maumelle in the 21 5A state tournament. The situation's actually somewhat similar. I don't remember. I think it was a 3-point game, but still similar situation. The difference is Marion has got 2 timeouts, so if they get trouble getting it inbounds, they got timeouts. So and that's big. 2 timeouts. So right here, Wise. Looks like they're going to put Wise in the backcourt. And you can tell, boy, Wise got that big bruise on his face. And Wise is giving it all tonight, man. And
yeah, he is.
He's played hard. He's had a couple of big shots. You can tell he's just not quite himself right now. I think he tried to play with a little extra effort yesterday against Farmington, playing with some guys that he's played with in summer ball and will play with this summer. So I think that's part of, he tried to put some extra energy into it yesterday. But this is a big game, obviously. Lost the mask back in the first half, and he's hit a couple of big shots. But man, that was a tough one, a long three. But to your point a minute ago, problem was they had already taken up so much time when folks started trying to survey the floor. And I think Wise felt like he just had to get that one up right there.
No, and I'm sure Coach Hill was probably yelling at him to just shoot it.
Yeah.
I'm sure, and so he just pulled the trigger. And he's got a really quick release, and so sometimes when he gets it, he can let it fly. And I'm not mad at him for taking that shot by any means. For sure.
No.
If there's a guy that's shooting a 3 on this team, I would like it to be him.
Get it in. Oh, stolen. Davis fouled. Oh boy. So Davis with the foul. Looks like Randall with the foul. Davis will go to the line. And this may be an instant classic.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Nope.
Davis. You could see the nerves. He left that well short.
Yeah.
That was all nerves, trying to aim it through that rim. Just shoot it. Go through your normal routine. Second one's good. 4-point game. Same thing. Got to get the steal here. Neal just tosses it up. Lewis caught it. Yeah. They get it up ahead. And Black fouled. And it doesn't matter. So hang on. This game's not over, I don't believe. Yep, it's over. Ball game. That'll do it.
Marion fans are waving, but there's no fans to wave to. So there's not a lot of Sylvan Hills fans here. I mean,
hopefully they all watch this on the stream, but boy, that's a heartbreaker.
That's a tough loss. Tough loss.
As we finish out the day here at Greene County Tech at 10:10 p.m. A late night, a late drive home, but it's been all worth it, man. This Bear team, you know, I go back to Big Miller media days that we hosted, and, you know, you think about this squad, and I think a lot of people looked at Sylvan Hills coming into the 5A into 5A play this year and weren't really sure what to expect. You knew this team was small. You know, you knew this team may struggle with teams with good size. But then you got to see them go out, and you know, it was a struggle through non-conference, but it was a brutal non-conference. I go back to Jay Burr's first few broadcasts, and we joked with Jay because Jay was officially like 0-17 before you guys ever got a victory on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network with Jay. But I mean, you were playing the Bentons, and you were playing folks like that. And so I thought Coach Hill did a great job building a schedule that would really test this team going into conference play. We know how tough the 5A Central was. And then I think everybody was like, okay, it's a Sylvan Hills team that should be able to hang around the 4 seed. We didn't know how good the Central was going to be. And when we left the Maumelle game, the first one at our place, I don't think a lot of people had a lot of hope for what this Sylvan Hills basketball team was going to do. From that point forward, this team won 12 out of 16 games counting tonight's ball game. That's 4 losses. Or I guess technically 11 out of 15 because I'm counting one of those. But either way, this team went on a run late. They beat Little Rock Christian at their place. And it earned the 3 seed, come here to Greene County Tech, knock off a very good Farmington team. And then tonight was just one of those nights, man. I think you kind of ran out of gas a little bit. Shots stopped falling. And Marion just a little more athletic than our Bears tonight. But, you know, I think back, and I'm not, this is not a dig at anybody. This is not disrespect towards the previous staff. I felt like at times, though, under the previous staff of this program, the team faltered towards the end. You'd see this team kind of have a nice rise early and then falter. The job Coach Hill did with this team is absolutely impressive. This team got stronger throughout the year. They were playing their best basketball. And one of the things I remember vividly was before the BB game, I go to set up out at the hillside, and I'm watching the guys, and they're having a dunk contest after practice. And Coach Hill's out there, and he's cheering them on. They're having a blast. That turned into a dunk contest that night on the floor. It's just great to see this team and the love they've had playing for one another. And I know there's some upset guys in that locker room right now. You know, a team that loses seniors Devontae West, as well as Deontay Curry, PJ Davis. I mean, that's a big core of what you're doing. As far as KB Bonds as well. So, I mean, but you've got some things to build around. JJ Wise, Ryan Parham hit a big shot tonight. You know, you've got some really good dudes that you can bring back. Keenan Morris, another guy that you'll be able to rely on in the future. And Folks comes back. You get another year at Darius Folks. So, I personally, I want to say a huge congratulations to Coach Hill and this Sylvan Hills program, as they've done a phenomenal job this season. And to get to this point, I don't think anybody expected it. And so, great job by Sylvan Hills. And, Jake, I know you had a blast calling it this year. Jay Burr, thank you for being a part of us this year and doing a great job on the network and play-by-play. I'm glad you finally got a few victories under your belt. And but what a year. What a great season for the Bears. Comes to an end here in the quarterfinals, the 5A state tournament at Greene County Tech.
Yeah, I can't do anything but just repeat exactly what you said. Nothing but respect for Coach Hill and the job that he's done with this team. Like you said, I don't think a lot of people thought that they could get to this point of the season, and they started out a little rough and did nothing but improve from there. And I was just impressed by the fortitude of these players, of these guys, these seniors like PJ Davis, Devontae West, and Deontay Curry, guys that I'm sure at a certain point in the season we're looking at each other and saying we got to get this done, and really stepped up to the plate. And I think just bought into what Coach Hill was doing and just really relied on themselves to get be be successful on the court. And when we saw it happen there, you said 12 of the last 16 now, including this game. And nothing but credit from me to those guys. Really happy that they let me broadcast their games. I had a blast doing it. Love watching these guys, and I can't wait to see where some of these younger guys go from here. It's going to be nothing but upward trajectory for a lot of these guys, and I think they're in good hands with Coach Hill.
Yeah.
And I nothing but respect. Now maybe this was my first state tournament game, so I'm sorry, it might have been my bad luck. I think that one's on me. So if anybody out there is looking for somebody to blame, you can throw it my way.
So what you're saying is I should definitely not invite you up tomorrow.
I don't know.
Hey, I got to give a special shout out, by the way. So you guys listen, I catch some grief every once in a while when I'm in the gym because I'll walk through the hillside and I've got my Maumelle hat on. And you guys know, voice of the Maumelle Sports Network, owner of Natural State Sports, along with my buddy Will Watkins. And I appreciate the job that you guys have done. Y'all have been phenomenal over here on the Sylvan Hill Sports Network. You know, I think it's been a great change, a refresh to get Jay Burr over here and the Burr Institution on the mics with us. So that's been a lot of fun. But, you know, I'm a Sylvan Hills guy. You know, I know a lot of you may not know it. I live in Sherwood. I live right down the street from the school. And both of my kids go to Sylvan Hills. I've got a second grader, and I've got a fifth grader, sixth grade, whatever grade he's in. I got a kid that's in middle school. And so, you know, we are Sylvan Hills through and through. And we appreciate you guys embracing us. And I know some of the players give me a hard time when I walk through the gym, but I appreciate you embracing me tonight. I hope I did you guys well. And a special shout out to Coach Cordy Winston, who was down there on the bench for the Bears all season, last season as well. He was my son's teacher last year, and he loves my boy Diesel, my 7-year-old. Diesel's a little bit of a handful at times, and Mr. Winston does a good job hooking him up with some candy and some sugar and stuff throughout the day. So I appreciate Cordy and all he does for the kids there at Sylvan Hills as well as the rest of his coaching staff. But special thanks to Cornerstone Restoration. I want to say thanks to them for being a sponsor of our three-point line all postseason long. You can go see them for all your gutters, siding, commercial roofing, roofing repairs, residential roofing. And you can call them at 501-273-4177. Or you can find them online at crnstnres.com. And it's Cornerstone Restoration. And a big thanks to the Tiptons and their support of our broadcast, as well as the Sylvan Hills Booster Club. So once again, it's been a fun season. I can't believe we've gotten nearly to the end. Congratulations to the Mills Lady Comets. They've advanced to the semifinals with a win down in Magnolia tonight. What's up next on the Natural State Sports Network? Maumelle Hornets will battle the Hot Springs Trojans tomorrow at 5:30 on the Maumelle Sports Network. A win there, they will head to the semifinals at 7:30 on Saturday night against the winner of Little Rock. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. Winner of Catholic and Nettleton. So, and then Little Rock Christian and Benton will do battle tomorrow for the other semifinal spot. It'll be opposite of this Marion team. So that'll be a battle. I'm hoping to be up here by 2:30 tomorrow to catch that one. And then on Saturday, of course, the semifinals. Also, Mills boys do battle tomorrow in the quarterfinals as they play at 5:30 down in Magnolia. A win for them, and they'll play at 7:30 on Saturday. So still a lot of basketball to be played across our PCSSD sports networks. And if Little Rock Central makes their run to the semis, we'll have that on the Central Tiger Sports Network. So once again, appreciate you joining us. Jake, any last words before we get out of here, man?
All I've got to say is go Bears.
All right. Big thanks to our guy Avery McMullen on camera. I'm Steve Henson. Jake Hall. This has been Bears basketball on the Sylvan Hill Sports Network. Go Bears.